Dear children, now we are into a very important chapter of congruency in geometry. Congruency means equal in all respect. Suppose I take two photographs of mine taken by the same mobile and then same sized photographs. If I take up suppose passport size, so all of my passport size will be congruent. Then the corresponding part is very important, that my size of my nose will be equal to, in one photograph will be equal to the size of my nose in the other photograph. That means nose will correspond to nose, ear will correspond to ears. So same way, now we are turning to triangle congruency. So triangle congruency basically has got 5 criteria. If two triangles have any one of these 5 criteria applicable, then they are congruent to each other. That means they are equal in all respect. That means if you cut both the triangles and keep it carefully with certain alteration, they can completely cover each other. So the first criteria is side. That means if all the 3 sides of one triangle is equal to all the 3 sides of the other triangle, then the triangles are congruent by SSS. That means triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. ABC is congruent to triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. Now here see, also the writing should be in perfect order. See, A vertex is between 1 dash and 2 dash. These two are equal sides. So D vertex is between 1 dash and 2 dash. Remember this. So this is 2 dash. Let me put it 2 dash. So 2 dash over here. Alright. And this is 3 dash. Now BC is 3 dash. So BC is 3. EF is 3 dash. AC is 2 dash. So DF is 2 dash. So all the things, this is very important. Corresponding part means nose should match with nose. I cannot write ABC is congruent to FED. I have to search the correct vertex. A between 1 and 2. So D between 1 and 2 will be the first here. A is first here. Middle is B. B is between 1 and 3. So E is between 1 and 3, like that. And once the triangles are congruent, then the angles will be equal. Angle A will be equal to angle D. Angle B will be equal to angle E, and angle C will be equal to angle F. So remember, there are 6 things which you have to prove equal: the sides, the 3 sides, and 3 angles. So if by criteria the 3 sides are equal, then the triangles are congruent, then you will say, so what? And that means all the angles are also congruent. So first one is SSS, second one is RHS. RHS means in any 2 right angle triangles, one angle is obviously equal, that is the right angle, and then any one side and the hypotenuse. H means hypotenuse and any one side. So how I will write? Suppose I write QPR. Triangle QPR is congruent. So Q is 90. So what will be 90? Y. And then P. So QP side is 1 dash. So YX side will be 1 dash. Then PR. PR is the hypotenuse. So PR is hypotenuse. Then XZ. So YXZ. So now once the triangle is congruent, so now this was congruent by SSS. You have to always write the criteria. This is congruent by RHS. And then once you know the triangle is congruent, then the remaining side QR will be also equal to YZ. And the remaining angle P will be equal to angle X, and angle R will be equal to angle Z. You can, from here also you can put the equal side. QP is equal to YX, PR is equal to XZ, and QR is equal to YZ. These sides will be equal. Same way, very important theorem here. There is a lot of confusion, lot of time we get confused by SS. If 2 sides of 2 triangles are equal and the included angles are equal, that means the angle between the equal sides are equal. Suppose here MN is equal to PQ and MO is equal to PR. So that means the sides are equal and the equal sides contain equal angle. Not suppose I say M is equal to R, then it won't be possible that the triangles are congruent. But here equal sides will contain equal angle, therefore these 2 triangles are congruent. That means triangle MNO is congruent to triangle MNO is congruent triangle PQR by what? By SAS. So if two sides and included angles are equal, then the triangles are equal. Now here we come for ASA. So ASA means two angle and the included side if are equal, then the triangles are equal. That means triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR, and that is by ASA. That is by ASA. Now second is but if two angles are equal and the none included, that means not the two angles will contain equal sides and two unequal sides. So if two angles are equal and the unequal sides are equal, then that means triangles are congruent by AAS. M and T is congruent to congruency. Congruency sign is equal, and then the sleeping S and triangle DEF. And once the triangles are congruent, then always remember, ask yourself, so what? That means the remaining sides are also equal. That means NT is equal to EF and MN is equal to DE. Thank you.